the plan for today's video is to take these dateless coins and apply this acid called nic-a-date to the coins in order to reveal the dates.
Even in a nic-a-dated condition, they can go for hundreds of dollars.
You can already see those numbers kind of appearing. Hello everybody and welcome back to Quin Coins, your home for treasure hunting of all kinds. Today I'm joined by my brother Kevin, who came into town and he brought a special gift for us today. Kevin, why don't you tell the nice people what you brought here for us?
Guys, it's good to be back at the table here with Ryan. Now today I've got a pretty special video planned. Over the years I have bought and sold quite a few buffalo nickels, and here I have compiled a small collection of dateless buffalo nickels that all happen to have mint marks. So we're talking about San Francisco and Denver mint marks, which just happen to be the coins that are the better dates.
To piggyback off of what Kevin was talking about, we have a low mintage buffalo nickels list here, and you can see every single one of these coins on the low mintage list has a D or an S mint mark. So the plan for today's video is to take these dateless coins and apply this acid called nic-a-date to the coins in order to reveal the dates and see if we can get some good ones.
Now, before we move ahead with this, I can already see some of you starting to comment, isn't this cleaning coins? Isn't this going to destroy the value of the coin? The truth is, these coins without a date right now, they have no value. I mean, you can sell them in a call lot for like maybe 50 cents a piece, but as they sit, they have very little value. And if we reveal the dates of these, and that happens to be a good date with a good mint mark, they can go for some pretty good money. One of the more notable coins that we could possibly find in this video is a pretty rare overdate. It's called a 1918 over 17D. So it's a 1918 coin, but the 17 is still there. You can see remnants of the 7. Even in a nic-a-dated condition, they can go for hundreds of dollars.
We got 8 coins to reveal the date on today. Without any further ado, let's go ahead and just jump right into it. So here's a quick look at our setup. We got our water here, nic-a-date, and all of the coins. And I'll be giving you guys a look at each one of these before we put the acid onto the coins. Some of these you can almost make out the date already. Like I kind of see the top of a 2 on that one. And we're looking for what? The teens are probably a little bit better.
Usually, yep.
Yeah, and I think that this one is a San Francisco. Yeah, so that's a little tougher to see, but we definitely do see that. So
this is probably the nicest looking coin out of the group that we have here.
Yeah, definitely see the top of it too. So 1920, 1925 maybe. I will refer to our placemat here to see if that makes it into the low mintage range, but this is kind of up to you if you want to nic-a-date this one or not.
I mean, the way I see it, I couldn't sell this coin right now. No one's going to buy this coin as a 20, whatever you want it to be, you know? So you have to know what the date is. Another good quality about all 8 of these coins is that none of them are corroded at all.
Right.
Meaning that there's no like bubbles in the date that we're going to see. It's a super smooth surface, so it's going to show up super quick. Should anyways.
So just applying a tiny dot just to that date area. You don't want to get any more anywhere else on the coin. And I can bring that up here so you guys can try to see that as it's occurring.
Try to tilt it down so it goes away from the...
Yep.
There you go.
So you can already see those numbers kind of appearing at this point.
And it's probably good, honestly. This one was almost there to begin with, so I'd say that's probably good right now.
Yep. 21 it looks like.
Oh, really? That'd be 21S is a decent date, so if that's what it is.
That's definitely what I'm seeing.
Yeah, I would dunk it right now.
All right, you ready? Let's get that in the water, get that acid off. We'll clean it fully a little bit later. We just want to see if we can get a good shot of the date here, so let's take a look.
Yeah, nice.
Yep,
that is a 21. Look at how clear it is now.
Yeah, very easy to get that on there.
So
21S.
Before we had no idea, you know, could have been 26, could have been 24, but now we know it's a 21S, and that's a decent date.
Wow, Kevin, you weren't kidding. 21S, 1.5 million in good for condition. It's a $60 coin, so we're looking at below good for here.
If it wasn't damaged from the acid, the coin itself I'd say is a VG or so.
Wow.
So it's a decent looking coin. I mean, it's gonna retail for less than good because of the nic-a-date.
Yeah.
But it's still, you know, that might be a $15-$20 coin there.
That's crazy.
So that's, you know, that's a really good result.
Yeah, I mean, we're 1 for 1 for sure. I don't know if we're going to get anything better than that, but we do think we may have an 18 over 17, or at least an 18 or a 17. So hopefully we can get a good result on that one. Let's move on to the next coin. Speaking of 1918, 1917, this is the one that we think may be an 18 over 17, and I think we already know that's a Denver mint mark on the back, right? Yeah.
Yep.
So we do have a Denver mint mark there. This is in great shape. Look at that buffalo. I mean,
Yeah.
Out of all of them, I think this is one of the better ones. So
For sure.
definitely excited to see that. But I think we're gonna hold off on that one until the end because that one may just be the best one that we have. Let's just grab a random one here and apply some of that more of that acid on there and see what we got. All right, so this one is a D as well.
Look how clear that is.
Yeah,
Denver.
I think that's probably the best reverse you got right there.
Off the top of my head, 14D is a really good one.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Look at how quickly it turns black too.
Yeah.
It's just eating up that nickel alloy.
Yeah. I see a 5.
15?
Might be 15.
15D is a good date too.
Yeah.
No one's seen this date in probably 60 years.
Yeah, I think we got a 15.
Yeah, that's great.
All right,
Yeah, that's good.
I'm gonna dunk it here. We'll have to make sure to clean these more thoroughly a little bit later so that acid doesn't keep eating away and reacting. But here is our final product. Yeah,
Definitely 15.
so 1915 Denver, and that one comes in at 7.5 million. So a little easier to find than the 21S that you got earlier. If you got a 15S, that would also be 1.5 million and a $45 coin in G4 condition.
I'll take it. That's a nice early date with a branch mint. That's a great looking coin.
All right, next one up. A little bit more worn down. Let's take a look at our mint mark. That is what?
I think that's an S.
Looks like an S to me.
Yeah.
Okay, actually, let's throw it under the scope. Should be much easier to tell once we do that.
Yeah, there we go. Yep, definitely an S.
So we have a San Francisco mint mark on the back of this one, which could be even better. Typically, those S mint marks are a little tougher to see.
Let's just take a look at the date for fun here. You can see that is completely wiped.
Yep.
So, no idea what this could be. Oh, that's a big drop.
All right, what are you guys seeing on that one? Whoa, it's getting on the neck. Let's try to keep it off of there. And I'm sure you've already checked these all, make sure they're not type 1.
Actually, I haven't.
Uh-oh.
I think I would have noticed too.
It looks to be in the teens. This one's not showing up as clear to me. It might take a little longer because it is bigger, and now that drop is spreading.
That's probably good.
Okay, let's give it the dab. And here's the big reveal.
Wow, 14S.
Is it really?
Look at how clear that is.
Yeah, you're right. 1914S. Comes in at 3.5 million.
Yeah.
$26 and good for.
That's another really good coin.
Yeah, you're getting pretty lucky here.
I thought these were going to be like, late 20s.
Yeah.
Which aren't worth that much with mint marks.
Right.
But these are all early coins.
Yeah. Well, like I said, about 90% of the coins that I've nic-a-dated have been in the teens.
That's true.
Seems like that's kind of how it goes. So 1914S, another good find right there.
All right, so we're 3 for 3. Moving on to the next one here. Another really slick, bald coin.
And we'll take a look at that mint mark. I believe that's a Denver. We'll throw it up under the scope, though, just to confirm. So here is the mint mark. Oh, that's actually tough to tell.
Yeah, it looks so clear.
See, now sometimes we actually have to nic-a-date the backside as well just to get that mint mark to show up for us, so that we may have a situation like that here.
I think it's a D.
Probably.
Yeah, it's you can see the top serif, the point on the top of the D. It's definitely a D.
Okay, we're going with D on that one, so we may have a chance for an 18D over S here. Here comes the acid. Another large drop. Your first drops were of a nice size. I don't know what's going on. All right. Oh, I think is that a 20? It's 24.
Okay.
So I think this is more along the lines of what you were thinking, or 26.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So the 24D cent is a pretty good date. But...
yeah. 26D and S are on the low mintage range, but I don't know if they're going to be too much here. I actually can't tell if it's a 26 or 25. It may be a 25.
It's not 16?
No, definitely a 2. I think it's ready. I'm going to dump it here. Get that acid off, and we'll take a look. Okay, it is actually 25.
25?
26. What is it? What do you see?
I see 26.
26.
Right now.
Final answer. Let's put it under the scope. Maybe it'll be able to tell us. So
Dry it off
and put it under there.
That looks like a 26 to me.
Yeah, I agree with that. Wait, so it's a 26D, right?
Yep.
Okay. Because 26D comes in at 5.6 million. 26S is actually under 1 million minted.
Really?
It would have been 970,000. For whatever reason, though, they still go for only $25 in good for condition versus the 21S that you got earlier.
This is a D.
Well, that's what I was asking about. Yeah,
that's a D.
I think it is.
Yep.
All right, well, that's probably the biggest bust so far. That one goes for $10 in good for still.
It's still a good coin.
Yeah, really, it's not a bad find right there. All right, so we just hit the halfway point. I'm gonna go ahead and change out this water because it's looking a little nasty, and we'll get some clean water in here and then do the other half.
Alright guys, so we're taking a break from filming right now. I think Ryan's changing out the water for the nickels that we're revealing right now. I just wanted to grab the camera and talk to you guys about something really quick. So I'm not sure if you guys know, but for the past 4 or 5 years of my life or so, I've been pretty actively buying and selling coins online. And I have had just an absolute blast doing this. Tons of stories, tons of fun. I've met tons of new people. Just had an absolute great time doing this. But currently, I am in my 3rd year of graduate school, and I've got some pretty heavy tuition bills coming up. I'm sure you guys know that tuition rates are just sky high right now. It's absolutely ridiculous. In light of that, for the first time ever, I actually have every single piece of my inventory currently listed on my eBay page. The link is in the description below. It's almost 400 listing, guys. It's absolutely ridiculous. There are tons of items there. There are low dollar items, there are high dollar items, there are low quality items, there are high quality items. Anything you can think of, I'm sure you're gonna find something that you like. Now, I'm not directly asking for money. I'm just saying if you happen to see something that you like and you happen to make a purchase, just know that at this point in time, it's almost guaranteed that 100% of that purchase will be going directly towards my college tuition. I'd really appreciate if you guys go check them out. And if you see something that you like, but you don't really agree with the price on it, just shoot me a message on eBay. I'm sure we can work something out. I'm pretty eager to sell right now, and I'd really appreciate it if you guys just, go check out the eBay page. Thanks, guys. I think Ryan's coming back. I gotta go.
All right, on to our next coin. You can see that date area actually does look slightly corroded to me, so hopefully we don't have any issues with that. But let's take a look at the reverse there. I see it's definitely a Denver mint mark down between the E and the C. So let's see what we can get here. Once again, we have a chance for that 18/17. So Kevin?
Yeah, this one might be interesting. Like Ryan said, it looks like someone attempted to acid-date this coin and kind of failed, or maybe they didn't use enough or have it on there long enough. But yeah, let's see what we got here. Maybe this one will fail as well.
Yeah, hopefully it's not a situation where somebody put acid on and then just didn't clean it off properly and it just ate away way too much. So this may be a biggest challenge. Hey, that's a nice size drop you put on there.
You like that?
Yeah, it's nice.
See, I was practicing when you were gone.
Oh, okay. Good. Yeah, that's what I thought was going on.
Yeah, nothing showing up that clearly. Yeah, I think this is going to be our toughest challenge.
Yeah, might need to leave this on for a bit. All right, we've had this on there for like twice as long as the other ones, and I think I'm seeing something come through. I'm going to dunk it in the water and just give it a shot. See if we can see anything coming out there. So let's give that a quick rinse off, throw it up under the camera once again, and that's tough.
Yeah.
I don't know, this one may be a bust.
You can almost see the line from where the last person tried to acid-date it.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing the person just left it on there too long.
Yeah, we might want to put a drop on that and come back to it.
Yeah, we could do that.
All right, let's do that.
Oh, I can see it.
Yeah?
It's 1918.
Yeah?
It's a D, right? Yeah. It's a 1918 D. Wait, hold on. Yeah, look at that. 1918. It's kind of tough to identify the 1918 over 17 because there aren't that many diagnostics besides the date itself. And when the date like this is acidated, it's really tough to find it. But what you're looking for in the bottom circle of the 8, you're looking to see like a slanted line going through it. So yeah, I think there's a picture in the book here.
So here is the picture that's provided in the 2020 Red Book. Definitely pick this up if you haven't already. If you're interested in coin collecting, it is probably the best resource you can get for a good price. 18D 8/7, and you can see what that looks like. It's somewhat tough to see even on a really nice date like that. So definitely going to be difficult when after being acid treated. But it is possible. We've seen them sell before, so I don't know if we want to put more on this or just put it under the scope maybe to try and see if that's a 7 there.
Maybe.
But I'm curious to see. 18 Denver itself comes in at 8.3 million, so there are quite a few of those. And I don't know if anybody knows what the percentage of 18D 8/7s out of that 8.3 million is, but I would guess probably not a huge percentage. And it doesn't really look like we're seeing a whole lot on that microscope. Honestly,
you see the 8, right?
I do see the 8, and you can probably make this whatever you want to in your mind. You know what I mean? So that's going to be tough.
With coins like this that are just so far gone, is that you're looking for really specific details and very small details. And on a coin like this, they're pretty much just gone. So it's going to be really hard convincing someone that this is the overdate, even if it is.
Yeah.
So at this point, we're pretty much just going to call it an 18D, even though we don't know if it's the variety or not.
I think that's the best course of action, but it's cool to see that we actually did get an 18D and we actually have the chance for it.
For sure.
So that's awesome. All right, next coin up. We have, again, pretty slick, probably kind of middle of the pack there. Once again, looks like we have a Denver mint mark. I think, let's put it under the scope. I can't actually tell.
Yep, definitely a Denver.
You see that pointed, like you were saying, the serif kind of gives it away.
Let's take a look at the date here. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
So I think this one will turn out pretty good. You know, it doesn't look like it's been touched before with acid, and there's no corrosion. So
yeah,
this one will come out pretty quickly, I think.
All right.
Let's see what we got here. We get a small drop here. I've been practicing. That's pretty good.
Nice. So let that spread. See if we can see it showing up before our very eyes here. Try to get it over to the left a bit. I'd say that's about ideal acid placement right there. So that's nice work on that.
Appreciate that. I've been practicing quite a bit. I think you're probably going to get a date off that right now.
All right. Yeah, let's dunk it. Dunked, and let's take a look. 17?
17?
So yes, I am seeing 17 on that one. So we have ourselves a 17 Denver. We can throw that under the scope real quick just to confirm that.
Yep, there it is, 1917.
All right, so that confirms that 1917D coming in at 9.9 million, just barely squeaking into that low vintage Buffalo and Nichols range, which we call below 10 million. And that one at good for condition is coming in at $18. So maybe a $2 to $3 coin.
Right, exactly. All right, we are down to the last coin before the potentially 1918/17D.
That's right.
That we have here. So another good looking coin.
Yep, and once again, I think that's a Denver.
Yep.
So I guess you only have one San Francisco then,
Is that right?
Yeah, because all of these have been Denver.
Yeah.
The last one's a Denver.
Yeah.
And yeah, so let's look at our last Denver. Another potential 18/17 here. Let's go ahead and put the drop on.
Ooh, kind of missed, but
yeah,
at least it's small.
So I will have to tilt that to the left.
Maybe just do it.
Quite a bit. Quite a bit.
Might just thin it out. You can see the date right away, maybe.
Yeah, that's true. What do you think?
I can't see anything right now, but I would imagine that it's there.
All right, so I think that one's done. Give it a rinse, and here we go. Is that another 1917? I think that's the exact same date as the one you had before, 1917 Denver.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like to me, yeah.
Yeah, I'm seeing it. Yeah, there it is.
All right, so 17 Denver. And about in the same shape, too, I'd say. Another $2 to $3 coin right there. So, not too bad.
We seem to be getting less value as we go.
Yeah, I would say so. Man, I don't know how you picked them like that, but all right, well, we do have, hopefully, the most valuable one right here. We think we may be seeing 1918 there. Shouldn't take too much to get that date to show up for us. And we may actually be able to see if it is an 18D 8/7. That would be quite a find right there. This is the one that we really want to see right here. You can already see the top of the date, so it's not going to take hardly anything to get that one to show up. Kevin, I need you to put the smallest drop possible on this one, please.
All right, let me practice a little here in the napkin.
Okay, sounds good.
Super small drop, very precisely placed.
Good.
Oh my god. That was the best one yet.
It better be. Might be a 19 though.
Oh, that's true. It might be a 19 or 16.
I think it might be a 19. That's kind of what I'm seeing here, which probably wouldn't be great. 19D coming in at 8 million.
Mm-hmm.
But wow, yeah, you're literally right on the date. I think it's ready. Let's dunk it. All right, guys, here it is, clear as day.
So
1919.
That's why you gotta do this, because I really did think that was an 18. I was very confident that was an 18, but now no, it's 19.
Yeah. So 19 Denver on that final coin, but you got some really nice keepers there. Actually, that first one we got, I think, was the best 21S.
21S, yep. And the 14S too. So we have two S's.
Oh, okay. So we did two S's and 6 Ds. Real quick, I should mention the 1919 Denver. 8 million of those were minted, and they come in at a $15 in good force. So once again, probably a $2 to $3 coin there, especially with that one being in a little bit better condition than all of the others. Yeah, that one's very easy to see.
It's a decent looking coin.
Well, all right, you satisfied with that?
Guys, that was a ton of fun. Like I said, I got these from call lots, so, you know, I probably paid like 20 cents a piece for these or something because I buy in big lots. So, you know, to be able to take pretty much worthless coins like this and pull a nice date like that and put a little value on them, that's a ton of fun.
Absolutely, yeah. And I think this is the first time we've been able to do it with some actual nice mint marks on them. A lot of times we have been sort of naively, I would say, trying to get the dates off of no mint mark coins, which are probably never going to be what you're looking for, except for maybe something like this, 1916 double six.
Right.
Something like that would be absolutely crazy to find. But yeah, so I think this is probably the best way to do nic-a-dating. The only other time at this point which I would recommend nic-a-dating a non-mint mark coin is if you find a coin roll hunting and you really want to know what the date is so you can put it in your collection, because that's something I can never pass up when I find something like that. Well, guys, that's pretty much going to do it for this one. Kevin, you got anything else?
Just to add on to what I was saying earlier, the link to my eBay page is in the description below. If you see an item and you don't agree on price, just shoot me a message on eBay. I'm always open to negotiation. You can also reach me at Instagram at KQ Coins. And seeing the results of these, I might even throw these up on my eBay page, so you might have an opportunity to buy some of these. And going off of that, I actually do have a 1918 over 17D nic-a-dated nickel up for sale on my eBay page. The reason I was comfortable putting this one up for sale is because I am very confident that this is the actual overdate. If you want to even just take a look at the pictures, just go check it out on my eBay page. It's pretty cool.
Alright guys, that's pretty much going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to go down below and leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new, because I post new videos like this every single week. Always bring you along with us and having a good time. And as always, I'm Quinn, and this is Quin Coins signing out, and I will see you in the next one.
See you guys. Thanks.